Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am in my painting onesie because we've got a lot of plaster to paint today. I don't know how long this is going to take. So basically, if you guys have seen my update videos, we've had the ceiling in our lounge and our kitchen diner plastered. We've also had this stud wall plastered on both sides. I think today I am just going to be painting the ceiling in the kitchen diner just because we have so much stuff in the lounge to like cover up and whatever. So what are you growling at? So yeah, I think I'm just gonna start on the ceiling in the kitchen today, and probably do bits of like this wall as well. So I don't even know what paint I'm gonna use. I think I've got some paint. I'm hoping I've got some paint, otherwise this is gonna be an issue. Right guys, first coat, mist coat is done. I'll quickly show you the paint I've been using. So this is the Dulux Trade Super Matte High Opacity, and it says that it's ideal for new plaster. And the coverage, I watered it down exactly how it says on the tin. I think it's like, can't remember now, 3 parts paint, 1 part water. Yeah, and the coverage is so good. Obviously I've not done like the edging yet. I'm just tired and don't want to do it. But yeah, like all the ceiling's covered. I've done this wall here, and I've also decided to do the other side of the wall while I was at it because I had quite a lot of paint still mixed up. But I'm not doing the ceiling in here just yet because there's so much stuff in here, and yeah, we'll do this ceiling another day, but for now I just wanted to crack on with this. Yeah, really happy. It makes it look, I mean, no shock, it looks a lot brighter and bigger in here now. Can't wait till all the walls are painted because I feel like that's when it's just gonna look like a clean kind of shell. Flooring is hopefully getting leveled in like 5 days time, I think, 5-6 days time. So yeah, it's all starting to come together. It is tiring painting the ceiling by yourself. It's quite a big ceiling, but it didn't take too long. I think it took like an hour and a bit, maybe like hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe not that. Anyway, I'm blabbing on. It looks really good, happy with the coverage. It's gonna need another mist coat. So I think it says to do 2 coats, which are 3 parts paint, 1 part water, and then it says to go onto a coat, which I think is 5 parts paint, 1 part water, and then if you need to paint on top of that, you can just do whatever. So we're going to see how we get on with it. I'm not going to film doing the other coats because I think you guys get it. It's satisfying watching new plaster being painted, but it's not satisfying watching white on white on white. So I'm going to check back in with you guys once it's fully actually painted and stuff, and who knows when that'll be, because I'm just trying to fit this in around literally like everything at the moment. Right, so little update on the paint situation. So I ended up doing a mist coat on both sides of the wall, but we've obviously not tackled the ceiling in the lounge yet. It's still brown. We have had some changes in the kitchen diner. So obviously I showed you guys painting the ceiling. We've had the radiator removed from here. There's been a little bit of an incident. So basically you can see there's like black stuff everywhere, all over the wall. So when the guy was removing the radiator, I think he shut off both the valves, and when he was removing it, if this is wrong, then I don't know, I can't remember exactly what happened, but I think one of the valves like burst, and because the radiator's all old, it's like filled with this black stuff, which is like iron, I think. Is it iron, Steve?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's like iron stuff. So basically it all, because of the pressure, it all shot out of here and went absolutely everywhere. So it's all over my nice white wall, which is a bit annoying, and it's gone on the ceiling as well. He cleaned up as much as he could, but I mean, it's just one of those things, isn't it? He apologized, but the radiator is on. So I'm a little bit annoyed at myself because I didn't tell him exactly where to put it, and he's put it very far to the right, and I think that's because he didn't know when the kitchen was going to stop. So the line for the end of the cabinets is like there. So I was hoping it would have been sat more like there. It's not the end of the world. It's just one of those small things I've obviously kind of like being a bit funny over. But anyway, we've got that done. So today, Steve's already started. I've asked him to stop, so I think he's getting a bit annoyed with me because we need to make sure this room, all of this room, the lounge, the hallway are all prepped because this floor is getting leveled. So they're putting like a self-leveler screed thing down. We're actually away at a wedding, so they're going to come in and do it while we're away because obviously you can't walk on it. So to prep for that, I mean, this room is pretty much ready. We're moving everything out. Steve, you're right there. Just having a little rest. Steve's just been outside loading the car up to go to the tip actually to get rid of loads of stuff, so we've got a bit more room in the garage. But all of this flooring needs to come up. As you can see, I've just vlogged this anyway, but the sofa has been moved into Steve's office, which is going to be its permanent home anyway. We need to rip up all the carpet, move all the furniture into probably my office, like sideboard, TV, everything needs to be out of here, rip the carpet up. Steve's going to take that to the tip. And another interesting thing, this fire is gone. So the guy who did the radiator yesterday disconnected it because it was a gas fire, and we were kind of oohing and ahhing ages as to what to do with this hearth. We were gonna remove it originally, just completely remove it, and then we kind of thought, I think it would look weird if it didn't have a hearth. But basically it's like a herringbone brick, and then it had just a row of bricks laid straight around the outside. We decided to remove that outer row just to make the hearth smaller, because it's a bit awkward when you come in. It was so big that it was like, I don't know, I just didn't like it. So we've kind of reduced the size of it, and they're obviously gonna, when they level the floor, run it straight up there, and then we're probably just gonna end up tiling over it to make it all nice. We're thinking of keeping this open actually. I quite like it now that it's open. It just feels a lot more spacey and roomy in here. So yeah, I've got a couple of ideas. Watch this space. Are you okay down there?
Mm-hmm.
He's tired.
It's 12:30 and I'm exhausted.
Yeah, so I just interrupted Steve because there's one bit of skirting board here that needs to be removed. because that used to be behind the old radiator. So yeah, I'm gonna let Steve crack on, and I'll check back in with you guys when we wrap up all of the carpet, including the hallway. What are you doing in there? Milo, that's not for you. Right guys, excuse the noise, but the air fryer is on, we're cooking dinner. So, obviously all the flooring has been gone in here since last weekend. Now all of the flooring has gone from here as well, so we're properly taking it kind of back to basics in here. So there are a couple of little more things to do. Steve said he's gonna remove a couple more of the carpet grippers and stuff from in here. He's going to do that tomorrow. I think I already said this, he went and dropped loads of stuff off at the tip. Where we live now, you have to book tip slots. So he's booked another one for tomorrow, and he's ripped all of the carpet up from in here as well, and has already loaded it into the car, ready to go to the tip. So this is pretty much, apart from a couple of little things like this, is pretty much ready for our contractors to come in and level it in 3 days time. So yeah, it's starting to get very real, and it's going to be so bizarre because we're obviously going to leave them to do it and come back in a couple of days. It could be different, and it's going to be really weird because I don't know exactly what to expect when we come back. Hopefully a level floor, but do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to expect it to look like, or it's a bit weird having work done when we're not here.
For some reason in my brain, I just think it's going to be black. I don't know why I feel like the mixture's
Oh, I think it's going to be light grey. Black, like tar.
Yeah, that's what I think it'll be like.
Well, it'll be...
We will see when we
it'll
get back.
fit the aesthetic if it is black. Yeah, so... I was going to say we're happy with the progress. It's one of those things like...
Progress is relative. I'm usually one who likes the small things. So just me walking in here and going, oh, the carpet's gone, is cool, but still I know there's a lot to do.
Yeah.
And basically we don't really have a living space anymore. It's just our bedroom.
Yeah, so like we've got Steve's office, which has quite a lot of stuff in. My office is like... it's not rammed, but it's got quite a few bits in. Then we've got the bedroom, and the rest of our living space is just like this, which isn't exactly that inviting. So yeah, I think I said this as well, but like we were going to put the fridge in my office, but because it was so heavy and tall, we couldn't get it down the hallway and through the doorway into the office. So the fridge is in the garage now, which means anytime we want to get anything out of the fridge, this is a good diet actually. We've got to go out to the garage. Yeah, so I'm going to sign this off here. Steve's having a well-deserved drink. I wasn't feeling quite right today, so I had a nap, which I feel a bit guilty about, but
no, you shouldn't. You do. I needed it. Than I do anyway. So. You had a nap and I went to the tip. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I definitely wasn't feeling quite right earlier. So I took myself away and Steve cracked on, which is really good for me. But yeah, I'm gonna get back into it tomorrow with demoing the ensuite. So the one thing that's left on our list, isn't it, Steve? Before we demoing the ensuite, before we head off.
Yeah, that, and then obviously there is a few more bits to finish off here, but...
Yeah, I already said about the carpet grippers and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to sign this off here. We're going to enjoy our chilled evening together, and prep ourselves for another day tomorrow.
I will be asleep by 8 PM. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope you're enjoying all the updates, even though like some of them aren't that interesting, like pulling up carpet isn't that interesting. Hopefully this is like the turning point of once we get the flooring leveled, we'll start to see some more exciting changes like the new flooring, getting the kitchen in. We postponed our kitchen delivery by a week because of the flooring. So stuff is hopefully going to be falling into place very, very soon. So watch this space. If you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and drop this video a like because it really supports my channel, and I will see you guys. We will see you guys in the next one.
Yeah. Bye.